Howdy Ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke VGC here. Today, I will be using a team by Yuki that I found on Victory Road, which I'll link down below. If you're not aware, Victory Road is a page that basically shows you a bunch of meta teams, normally tournament winning or ones that do well in tournaments. Albeit there haven't been any Regulation H like major tournaments yet, so those aren't on here. So there's a bunch of like successful early meta teams on the page right now. So if you were looking for something and you wanted to like get a cool team to use to ladder, use Victory Road. I will down below. But I saw this team, thought it was pretty interesting because it used a Pokemon that I am really interested in seeing how it does in this meta, which is Mienshao. So let's take a really quick look at the Pokemon. It's so meta that I'm just going to breeze through and we're going to get right into the battles. So to start, we have Choice Specs Gholdengo with Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Trick. Super common Pokemon, nothing really to talk about there. The only thing is that it's normally when you run Choice Specs, you're going to run a lot of speed. This is pretty slow. It's only at 113 with 68 speed EVs. So you're going to get outsped a lot. So just be kind of wary of that. I mean, you're going to outspeed most Incins unless they're Jolly Max and a lot of Rillabooms, or at least speed tie with Rillaboom. But just be aware that the speed interactions you're used to with Choice Specs Gholdengo aren't going to happen because 228 it goes into HP and you have to give it up somewhere. We have the star of the show today, Mienshao. Super common set, just 252 attack, 252 speed, Jolly with Focus Sash, Inner Focus, Terra Fighting with Close Combat, Knockoff, Fake Out, and Coaching. You can't coach in Gholdengo. You're going to see that in today's video. Sorry about that one, but you'll see what happens. But yeah, it's a super cool set. I think it really helps out a team like this when you have basically 4 physical attackers. And then Gholdengo, which is the only thing you shouldn't coach on this team. But yeah, so nice set. It's really supportive and it can deal a lot of damage, especially with that Terra Fighting. So I'm really interested to see what it can do, since Inner Focus means that it can't get intimidated. It can't get faked out. The only problem with Fake Out is it still breaks your Focus Sash. Now, you do have Rillaboom on the team in order to like garner that health back if they don't attack it. So that's pretty good. But normally, people know Mienshao is Inner Focus, so they're going to Fake It Out and attack it that turn to get the KO instead of like faking it out to actually flinch it and then going for the other Pokemon. Speaking of, super common, Rillaboom, Assault Vest, Grassy Surge, Terrifier with Wood Hammer, Grassy Glide, U-Turn, and Fake Out. The only thing here is it's a pretty simple 252 HP, 252 attack for defense. So really offensive, less bulky than you would actually normally anticipate. But with the Assault Vest, it gets some of that bulk back. So it ends up living more than you would think it would. But just be aware that it's going to deal more damage than you're used to, but maybe not take damage as well. We also have Kingambit, which is another one of my favorite Pokemon. Black Glasses, Defiant, Terra Dark, super common with Kowtow, Cleave, Sucker Punch, Iron Head, and Protect. My personal favorite set, and I'm not huge on the Swords Dance set. I think you just want to bring out Kingambit and start dishing the damage. The only thing with this one is it is 108 HP, 252 Adamant attack, and then it has 148 speed EVs. It hits 89, which my assumption is it's going to outspeed some kind of common sets in the meta, maybe with Rillaboom and Incineroar. I don't know how much I particularly love the speed investment in it. I really love when Kingambit's just super duper bulky, but you know, it does what it needs to do, and I'm really cool with that, and I love Kingambit for any opportunity to use it. Finally, we have Incineroar, super common set. Close to the best set in my opinion was Citrus Berry, Intimidate, Terra Ghost with Flare Blitz, Snarl, Fake Out, and Parting Shot. And you're like, why run Snarl? Well, you already have Knockoff on Mienshao, so you don't particularly need the Knockoff here. So I think Snarl makes a lot of sense when you have some really oppressive special attackers like we do in this meta. Lots of HP, lots of defense, nice chunk of special defense, 4, 8, and then a little bit of speed. Finally, and maybe the most wonky mon on the team is Loaded Dice, Terra Steel, Multi-Scale Dragonite with Scale Shot, Aqua Jet, Haze, and Protect. Just max attack, max speed. I'm going to be honest, I basically never bring Dragonite to things unless it's Dondozo. This Dragonite is almost explicitly, in my opinion, seems to be a Dondozo answer. Or if you want to deal a bunch of damage to something like a Dragapult. But there's some other mons on the team to handle Dragapult really well. So it's a cool set, but you know, without any bulk, it doesn't really live as much as you would like it to live. And the damage is fine, but I mean, Scale Shot can miss even with Loaded Dice, so you have to run that risk. No, it can't. Aqua Jet, I need Scale Shot. Yeah, Scale Shot is only 90% accurate. Aqua Jet's really not dealing a bunch of damage. You're really using Aqua Jet to pick stuff off, this kind of thing. Now, you can coaching the Dragonite, get that +1, and then do those Scale Shots without getting a minus, like basically neutralizing the minus defense. But just something to keep in mind is that I don't think I bring it to a single game today. So that's the reason it's not on the thumbnail. But Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Yuki, for making this team and sharing it. I said that right? Right. Yes, Yuki, for making and sharing this team. But let's go ahead and hop into some battles. Okay, we have Super Standard Team, Mouseape, Primarina, Gholdengo, Rillaboom, Talonflame. Normally, Annihilape's going to run like Terra Water or Terra Fire, so I actually don't love Gholdengo in the beginning. I could knock off the Annihilate, maybe. Maybe like you. I don't know, dude. This is gonna be hard. Gosh. And Incineroar in the back. I might have to go for a really risky play turn 1, but I might honestly like Terra Steel, Make It Rain into faking out the Annihilate. Predicting a Terra might have to be what I do. Like, I should be faster. Maybe not with Gholdengo, but definitely with Mienshao for sure. These bulk sets don't normally run a ton of speed. Where is it? I think I have one here, right? Oh no, that's, yeah, but it's based, what, 90 speed, so yeah, Gholdengo, it would have to be running almost no speed to be faster, to be slower than Gholdengo. Annihilate and Talonflame, okay. Okay, Trick. A Rage Fist won't KO me. For sure. Knock off Talonflame to get rid of its item. There's a Terra. We're going for... What's the Terra? Fire. Knew it. Okay. This is good. Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Not super common, but not the most unheard of thing in the world. What do I knock off? Covert Cloak. At least I get rid of that. Dang, man, I wish I went first. So you get some choice specs. Okay, so... I don't know. Okay, so they've got one bulk up, but now they're going to have to lock themselves into a move. Terra Steel's not my favorite thing in the world, but I don't think base 50... Like, I kind of want a Thunderbolt. I could Coaching. Honestly, yeah, let's do that. Cool. This is fine. I'll get a +1 to my defense, at least. What does Talonflame do? Go for the... Okay, you don't KO, at least. Oh, I can't Coaching Gholdengo! Oh, no! I forgot about that! That one's my bad. Lot of stuff we have to remember in these games. Yeah, I have leftovers now, which is cool. You can't fake me out, and I don't necessarily know if I think, Annihilate is definitely faster. Okay. I can go into Rillaboom here. Mienshao's just going to knock off everyone's items that's not Annihilate, I think. I'm faster than Annihilate, and I'm faster than... You can't fake me out, so I can just at least knock off an Assault Vest. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about good as gold until I did it. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. What do you do here? Rage Fist? Does that even KO? You've got no boosts. Yeah, not even. So I'm kind of just going to... Now you're locked onto Rage Fist and can't really do anything, so... I'm kind of cool to U-turn. And close combat into Rillaboom. A decent little chunk of damage there, but Mienshao's kind of served its purpose. No way you KO me. Again, it does nothing. I actually think now after that, U-turn might KO this Rillaboom. Yeah, this is max attack Rillaboom. Cool. Who could they bring in? Talonflame? I'm actually cool with Incin here. I'll give them a boost, but I still resist Rage Fist, which they are locked onto. And I'm faster. Who's their last Pokemon? Maushold. Okay. Flare Blitz. Rillaboom. I don't expect a Rage Fist to KO me. Even at, what, +1 and 2, I still resist it. Yeah, it doesn't even do half. Now this turn I can fake out Annihilate and go for it again. You're like, no, they don't. Okay. Second Flare Blitz should KO Maushold. And I can fake out Annihilate, I think. Even then, I'm healing again. But they might get a higher stack, I guess. I wonder if Grassy... Nope, but it definitely doesn't. I just double Maushold here for sure. Flare Blitz. Wood Hammer. I think. Double into Maushold. Okay, so they go for the Protect, which I don't think was the right play. If they go for Incin here... Okay, no, they go for Rillaboom, which is right. That's correct. There goes Maushold. Okay. I go Mienshao, right? Yeah. Oh, right. That's it. That's all that's left. Well, okay. Do I Flare Blitz? No, like, I go Gholdengo. I got rid of Talonflame. Okay, this is hard, actually. This is actually bad. I think I just start dealing damage, right? Flare Blitz. Terrifier. Well, no, I Fake Out. I Fake Out Annihilate this turn for sure. Deal a little extra damage. Next turn, I'll Terraflyer Close Combat and do Flare Blitz again. Okay. This is going to be a close endgame for sure, but I think I have the options here. That burn from earlier is not great. But Close Combat's still going to deal a ton of damage. So I Flare Blitz. Terra Fighting Close Combat. It's not what I would expected from Mienshao, but okay, let's do it. Let's see how much damage this does burn, but it's 2x stab. Really powerful move. It's gonna be really close either way. I'm gonna be down to 1 Pokemon most likely. How much does this do? Okay, I should win. No matter who Annihilate goes for this turn, I should be good. Yeah. Because I still have Gholdengo in the back. So, yeah, I win. Okay, cool. That's close, though. That's a really close match. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we're good. I can pick anything. I'll, You can't attack both, so we Flare Blitz. Like Shadow Ball, I guess? Yeah. I had to hope I, like, made a mistake, I guess. Protect with Gholdengo. Click the wrong Pokemon. But even then, because it would fail in, yeah, so. That was a close one. But that showed up Mienshao a lot. Even if it was burned, it did a nice chunk of damage, so. Whew! Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that win. That was a good game. Good game to my opponent. Yeah, that was close. They played well. The surprise Will-O-Wisp, I think, was great for them turn 1. From there, it was... I still think the turn where I attacked into Maushold's Protect was good, because I didn't want to give the Annihilate additional Rage Fist stacks. So, that's a hard turn. You can see why that duo is really good. Really good game to my opponent. Okay, we have Rillaboom, Incineroar, Hisuian Samurott, Porygon 2, Alolan Ninetales, and Dragapult. Okay. Dragonite again is bad here. Inner Focus, though, is really, really good. Because I can't be flinched. Kind of want to do something like you. Like Mienshao, Kingambit. I'm assuming I don't have opposing weather, so I would actually anticipate they lead with Alolan Ninetales. Which actually makes me think, do I want to lead with Gholdengo, then? Like Gholdengo, Mienshao. Incineroar, Kingambit, maybe? Like, Hisuian Samurott really doesn't have a good time against these 4. That's my guess. Yeah, maybe that. I think you could make an argument for Mienshao plus Gambit, but my only fear there is, like, Gambit's a little slow. And so if they lead, like, Incin, they could maybe get an Aurora Veil up and then get a Flare Blitz or something, and then I, like, knock out the... okay, the turns could... Something good there could happen, but I think I want to maybe a bit more of an aggressive pace to the beginning of the battle, just so I can ideally stop Aurora Veil from getting up, but if I can't, I can't, you know? Aurora... Yeah. Ninetales, Dragapult. Okay. So I actually anticipate I should be faster. I mean, I Fake Out... Terra Steel, make it rain, right? Do they have anything to stop that? They could be Covert Cloak, I guess. But I wouldn't anticipate it. Yeah, let's do this. This play is kind of obvious, but it gets a lot of damage turn 1, and I can reposition the following turn if I need to. I mean, I could really make a play here and say that I'm going to knock off into Dragapult, but I think stopping Aurora Veil must happen. Okay. Who do you go with? Dragapult. What, Terra Dragon, Terra Ghost? Terra Ghost? Terra Ghost, Terra Blast, maybe? I don't think would actually KO. I'm very bulky. I mean, 191 HP. Pretty good defenses, 150 natural defenses, so... I don't think a neutral Terra Blast will KO. There's the Fake Out. There's the Terra Blast. Let's see. Nope, does not KO. Flinched could move. Okay, really, really good turn. I was like, I think I live. I'm pretty certain I live this if it's neutral. And I get a double KO. Okay, that's really good. I've mentioned it before, but Gholdengo is cracked. That must be no bulk. I'm assuming that's max speed, max attack, choice band, Terra Ghost. I still don't live by a lot. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't live by a ton, but I live. Oh, got the hiccups. Okay, so really, really good place for me, but this game's not over. What do they have in the back? Mitsui Samurai. And Incineroar. Okay, so Mienshao kind of has her pick of the litter right now. What do I have in the back? My own Incineroar and Kingambit. Actually think I just want to straight up close combat Incin. Samurott could have Aqua Jet, so I'm actually cool with going into my own Incineroar for an Intimidate. They might be Clear Amulet. If that's the case, that's fine. But I do want to know the item. Most run Assault Vest. Yeah, so... let's see how much this does. Yep, there goes Incineroar. Mienshao coming in clutch. And then I just do the same thing next turn, I think. They didn't Aqua Jet, so what do they go for? Ceaseless Edge? Aqua Cutter. That's fine. The crit probably mattered. I mean, it's -1. But they can't win now. I go into Gholdengo. I don't think they get spread moves. I close combat. I Thunderbolts. Even if I don't KO, then I have Sucker Punch. I close combat and I Specs Thunderbolt here, and they can't win. Good game to my opponent. Mienshao put in a lot of work there. I mean, faking out. My only fear was maybe they were like Covert Cloak on the Ninetales, but most aren't. Most go with Light Clay to get additional turns for their screens. So that's why I wasn't super duper worried about it. They could have been Terra Ghost, which wouldn't have been amazing. It would have been okay. They would have been locked. And that actually wouldn't have been great. So I did get a little lucky. I did not cover for the Covert Cloak, but I made an assumption that I didn't think it was going to be Covert Cloak on that team. I don't remember the rest, or I would have maybe saw which other one I thought maybe it was Covert Cloak. But anyways, good game to my opponent. That's still a really cool team. I liked it a lot. Let's do another one. All right, Zarek. This is Trick Room that I see with potential for... I mean, I don't see any reason I don't just Choice Specs. I'll go Mienshao. I go Rillaboom. I go Incineroar. I think. Kind of a hard matchup. Really, really standard Trick Room team. So when you face these teams, you basically have to go, okay, what are they going to lead with? Are they going to lead with Trick Room? Or are they going to lead with Lilycole? Gholdengo's really fantastic for this because it basically covers both. You can't Spore Gholdengo. I don't have weather control, so, but if they lead those two, I can fake out Torkoal, which is really good. And then from there, even if they switch out, then I deal a ton of damage to Torkoal immediately, and then its eruptions do way less. So let's see, Gallade and DD. Potential Wide Guard. Maybe not my favorite thing in the world, but that's fine. Okay. So we've got the mind game. Do they have Wide Guard? I'm actually tempted to trick. Oh yeah, let's trick Gallade. And knock off... No. Let's swap into Incin. Yeah. Swap into Rillaboom. I don't... Like, I have to cover for the Wide Guard play. If they don't Wide Guard here, good on them. But they might Wide Guard, her Water. So I don't think, though. I think they're going for, like, something Trick Room or a Trick Room and an attack. Okay, so they do Wide Guard. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's good. What do I get? A Clear Amulet? Yes. And they Trick Room. That's fine. So they can pick a move. Like, it doesn't matter. But... Actually, I don't want to get a KO here. Time to stall Trick Room, everybody! So I want to go... Thunderbolt and DD. U-turn. Woodhammer. U-turn and DD. I don't think Gallade can pick up a knockout here unless they have Night Slash. That's fine. What's their item? Not Rocky Helmet. That's cool. Because now... I can intimidate them. So this is what happens. If you can't stop the Trick Room, you stall the Trick Room. I'm going to deal a bunch of damage to Indeedee, so on the last turn of Trick Room, I can just KO it. It shouldn't KO. Yeah, perfect. I didn't want it to. Now, I can go into Rillaboom. I can go ahead and... fake out Gallade here. If Gallade has Wide Guard, it probably doesn't have Protect. And if they don't swap out Indeedee, I can fake out again the following turn, no matter what the Pokemon is. Plus get a little healing from my own grassy terrain. So yeah, so we're just stalling. There's Indeedee, which is fine. There's Archaludon. Okay, so here's the rub. They can swap into Indeedee and stop a fake out. Like, personally, how many more turns of Trick Room are there? Or they can go for an attack here, too. So, like, I kind of want to swap into Gholdengo. Terra Ghost. Parting Shot? The Ursaluna. I'm hoping to go for a Facade this turn. Then the following turn, I can bring in... yeah, because they're going to, like... I'm assuming they're going to Sacred Sword something. That seems... That, and then... They're -1, too. So let's see. High horsepower. Okay. I'm banking that crit matter. Okay, that's a little frustrating. But at least Sacred Sword. Okay, well, I'm gonna go Rillaboom. No, I want Mienshao, actually. I actually want to swap back into Rillaboom here. Predicting something. Go ahead and fake out Gallade. They can swap back into Indeedee here, but then they can't. Oh no, I'll still get the fake out because I'm swapping back into Rillaboom. 1 second, I got a text I have to answer. This would have been better if I faked out Ursa, but it is what it is. That does KO. But that's okay. Now they're -2. And I can just start making it rain. They're -1. Yeah, they have a high horsepower, not Headlong Rush. That crit definitely mattered then, I think. Like, that's pretty upsetting. And I'm going to need to run that calc after this. We make it rain. We close combat. Guess it depends on who they go for. I'm actually going to run that calc real quick. Yeah, Ursaluna lives, so there's no way. Unless they miss a high horsepower, I guess. No. Let's run that calc. What is this, Ursaluna? How did that KO? Oh, I need the... Yeah, status burned. Well, I've lost, for sure. Because they... Well, how many Pokemon do they have? They still have 3. Yep. That will cancel. Unless it was Headlong Rush. Oh, that's why. Wow, that crit makes a big difference. The crit absolutely mattered, first of all. Without the crit, it was high horsepower, wasn't it? They're about the same. It's 43 to 50%. With the crit, it's actually still a roll if it KOs. It's a roll in their favor. It's a 75% chance to OHKO. So, but it wasn't even a guaranteed one-hit KO, but the crits, even with the crit, so my opponent did get really, really lucky there. I mean, yeah, it's annoying. I actually would have basically been okay if that hadn't happened, but it'd be what it be, I guess, you know. If it was Headlong Rush, I can't remember which one it was. It was a guaranteed KO with the crit. It was like 123%, so GG's to my opponent. I mean, that's just going to happen to you sometimes. You're just going to get crit. It's going to cost you. That's the name of the game, so good game to my opponent. Let's get one more. I'm not in it on a loss. All right, we have Primarina, Kingambit, Baxcalibur, Talonflame, Dragonite, and Breloom. Nothing here to block priority. So I actually think Incineroar is a really good start. But Kingambit. I think I maybe want to lead like Incineroar Mienshao here. With Gholdengo. Kingambit's okay. Dragonite, without a flying type move, I don't love. Rillaboom, I guess? Yeah, I mean, otherwise, where's my, like... Because I don't really care about Breloom in that, but Rillaboom could be not great either. I mean, I'm bringing triple Fake Out at that point. Plus priority here for a Sash, maybe. We'll do that. I don't know who the fourth one should have been. Fourth one was kind of a hard call there. I'm basically planning for Breloom lead, but they can't stop a Fake Out, which is really good. So that's kind of my thought. Unless they use a Terra turn one. So who do they bring out? Talonflame, Primarina. That's okay. Okay. So I just want to Fake Out and knock off, maybe? Talonflame can't KO me this turn. And if they do... Okay, Talonflame protects. Perfect. They might just double protect here, which is okay. Yes. Not great, but it is what it is. Okay, so they'd have to... So they're not specs. They might be Throat Spray then, would be my guess. Throat Spray or Leftover is the two most common sets. Okay, so they can't just go for like a Tailwind Hyper Voice here. Like, I'm kind of interested in swapping out into Rillaboom. And going for the knockoff into Talonflame. Because I want to get rid of their Gale Wings if they go for the Tailwind. And I anticipate that if they don't Tailwind, I'm still faster than Primarina with Mienshao. Yeah. So I should be fine. So I'm still faster even after the Tailwind, which is cool. No item, which makes me think it's Acrobatics. There's the Throat Spray. Okay, so... Primarina either needs to protect... I'm fairly certain Primarina is either going to protect or swap here. So I'm cool with switching out, getting a second Intimidate on Talonflame, being able to bring Mienshao back in for a Fake Out next turn. So, was I right? Yes. Cool. It doesn't even do that much. Crit was nice. Now I can bring in Gholdengo. This again. So, I mean here, no. I can just straight Thunderbolt. And I can fake out, right? Yeah. Fake out into Primarina. Kind of pinned him here. I can do a lot of damage. Okay, so there's Talonflame, which is nice. Dragonite, okay. Fake you out. Flinched and couldn't move. Specs Thunderbolt. Almost. But I get the paralysis, which is really cool. So I would now anticipate that I am maybe faster even under Tailwind. I'm 82, so probably not. So I'm actually kind of just cool to... bring in Rillaboom. I think I Terra here. Terra Ghost. Parting Shot. Would I be I'm really banking out if I'm going to be faster. Terra Ghost Snarl, I guess. Terra Ghost Parting Shot. Let's do that. I'm assuming they're going to go for like a Stomping Tantrum or something into the Gholdengo slot. Alright. Here's my Terra. I'm not really all that upset that Primarina lived. It is what it is. If they get paralyzed here, that's actually maybe a little annoying because then I wasted my Terra. Unless they do go for the Stomping into... Cool, 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 cool. That's good for me. Okay, Air Slash. Interesting. Is that a special move? Wait a minute. Yeah, it's a special move. Okay, so it's special Dragonite. We go back into Gholdengo here, and we just start blasting. Interesting play there. Maybe they... Yeah. Oh, yeah, now that the Tailwind's gone. Sorry. Gonna be a no from me, dog. I think I just U-turn out on Dragonite and Mega Rain. If it's special, it might not be Inner Focus. It might be Multi-Scale. It's -1 now. Am I faster still? Yes, I am. So now I can confirm if it's Inner Focus or Multi-Scale, which is kind of cool. I'm going to go back into Incineroar here. Okay, so it is multi-scale. Okay, cool. Air Slash again. It's totally fine. I'm going to heal up a little bit. Grass is Beard Battlefield. That is totally okay. Totally fine. I wonder if it's spexed. It's only clicked Air Slash, but maybe they're just trying to go in for the Rillaboom slot. I actually, now that I think about it a little bit more, am not upset. They were making a prediction. They're in a bit of a spot right now where they kind of need to make a prediction. So I'm not actually that concerned with that play. And there's Baxcalibur. So I can fake you out. You probably have Protect, but this is a free another Make It Rain. Just to get a little more damage on... Yeah. But that's totally okay. I knew that was an option. The following turn, I can... But they're only going to Air Slash me, and they're at least -1 on special attack. I just needed to make sure that they weren't, like, banded or something. You never know. That's the safest play, even if they protect. Okay, there's Dragonite. What do you go for? Roost. Okay, so... Coolio there. Have they Terra'd yet? No. So Baxcalibur can definitely Terra here. Kinda happy to Parting Shot off D-Knight. Go back into... Rillaboom. I think is what I want to do. Baxcalibur, I'm afraid, is Clear Amulet. That's something you have to consider a lot with... I mean, I usually run Clear Amulet Bax. So, it could also be like Loaded Dice. Is something I've seen a bit. So, it could be either one of those, but I don't really want to waste a Parting Shot. So, it's Loaded Dice, for sure. It shouldn't KO, which is good. Unless they just have Icicle Spear without the Loaded Dice, which would be interesting. Yeah. That's cool. So I can start Intimidate spamming it. They get all 5, which is like lucky-ish. Lucky adjacent, I guess. Do I go Mienshao here? Yes, I think. I'm going to go Mienshao. Knock off the Dragonite, or whatever item it has. Because Bax is definitely going to protect. Now, I am definitely making a protect call here. Knock off. U-turn. Just to do a little extra damage. Yep. Saw that one coming from a mile away. What item do you have? Weakness policy. Okay. You're -2 now. You probably will KO Mienshao, but I actually wouldn't be upset at that. I go back into Incineroar here. I can safely intimidate this Baxcalibur into what I assume is an Air Slash into Mienshao. Yep. And that's going to KO, but that's actually kind of what I wanted. Critical hit, I do not think matters. They were -2, but it's super effective, and this Mienshao has absolutely no bulk in it, so... We go Gholdengo. Your time is now. They have not Terra'd yet, which is the only thing, but... This is a max. I'm going to make it rain. Parting Shot. Yeah, I don't think Incineroar is really providing much of an offensive pressure right now. Is kind of my thing. That's fine. There's Talonflame, which is pretty cool. And you're gonna Terra. That's kind of what I figured. I don't know what the Terra is. Terra Poison, maybe? Terra Steel? Terra Poison. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Which is fine. I'm still faster. I KO the Talonflame, which is good. Kind of what I wanted. I'm probably not faster than Bax, but it is Icicle Spear. Yeah, so you're going to KO me. But I can just start making... I'm faster, and they didn't get the Tailwind off, so... Another Make It Rain will KO Bax, even at -3. And I can safely fake out the Dragonite. So this game's pretty dang close to being done, I think. Because it's not Weakness Policy, and it's not I mean, it's not Covert Cloak, and it's not... Inner Focus. I just fake out Dragonite, and I'm faster, and an Icicle... Ice Shard isn't going to KO Rillaboom, I don't think, at -1. Got the Intimidate off. Yep. That's totally fine. Yep. There's the fake out. And I'm faster than both. Confirmed. Long match. Yeah. Next turn is GG's. What I do is probably I'll go ahead and Grassy Glide the backs just for a little extra damage and then go for the -3. Make it rain. Grassy Glide here, but this should be GG's, I think. Barring even a double, I think we're still good. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, that's way more chip than I thought that was gonna be. So yeah, that's out. GG's! Good game. Really cool team. Weakness policy. Roost, Dragonite. Makes a lot of sense. I tend to prefer like a Dragon Dance, Leftovers kind of thing if you're going to go that route, but I totally get it. My only thing is Haze is so prevalent that I'm a little scared to set up against people. But yeah, really cool game. Good. I mean, that was not an easy game by any means. I just had to make a couple of good predictions. So really good game to my opponents. Nice little showcase of the team. A Gholdengo, which we definitely don't need to showcase more than we already do. But, all right, and that is the video. This team is cool. I'm sad that I really never bring the Dragonite to anything, but I didn't come up big. It's really like your Dondozo answer. It's for, you know, for other Pokemon, that kind of stuff. So any like Setamons, and we didn't have a ton of those. We had the Annihilate, but I knew that I could just trick it, which was my thought. So that's kind of the reason I didn't bring it. But I really think Mienshao, and Jordy VGC and I were talking about this a little bit, is maybe a little underrated into the meta right now. You know, can't be intimidated, can't be faked out. Fighting type damage is really good. I bet you could even, like, EV it to KO Archaludon, maybe with a Choice Band. I think it gets U-turn. So, I think there's some stuff to play with Mienshao in this regulation, and I'm glad that I maybe got to showcase it a little bit. Not as much as I would have liked, but it certainly put in work in today's matches, so thank you so much. What's the name? Yuki. Thank you so much, Yuki, for making this team. It's pretty fun. I just found it on Victory Road, so I'll link Victory Road's page down below if you want to find any other teams. This is where I find like tournament winning teams that I use and some other stuff like that. It just recently updated, which is why I'm just now starting to get back into it. But yeah, it was really cool. Such a fun like combination of Pokemon. So as Twan says, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. We've slowed down this close to 300, and I really want to get over that threshold. So everybody, it really helps me out if you click that subscribe button, if you click that like button, so the video gets pushed by the algorithm a little bit more, and we can kind of rock it out. Look at me doing the YouTuber beg spiel or whatever, but we're here. We might as well do it right. So please make sure to like, subscribe if you are watching a lot of the videos. Comment down below. That really helps out the algorithm as well. But y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you know that you are appreciated. All right. Peace.